have the opportunity to, ask some questions and get some really good understanding that,
So we need to take this podcast, this video cast, and share it to build an audience for Monday's show. So everyone listening, if you're interested in ufology and you want to, tell your friends about it, Monday, I believe it's 2 p.m. Pacific, correct?
Yep.
What time is that in Australia, Stanley?
2 p.m. Pacific. I'm 18 hours ahead, so that'll be 2 in the morning. It'll be 8 in the morning the following day.
Oh, I thought it was a little later. I thought it was like 1 in the afternoon. No, let's see, 1 in the morning. Yeah, it's in the morning in Australia. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's there's a lot of interviews being done with Palladians and so forth, and you mentioned Tesla and the rockets and so forth and SpaceX. That brings to another conversation is if anyone has the potential any rocket has the potential to penetrate into space thunder.
Do I have any interest? Is that what you're asking?
No, any potential. Can they crack into space?
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to get through certain vacuums that they say are in space. I'm more a grounded person. I'm more of science that's micro instead of very small. I don't.
I have a question. I have a question for you guys. I listen to these scientific reports coming out about new satellites and new technologies for man to go into space. And in one report, they were talking about how we're going to send a man through the Van Alden belt for the first time, and how he can survive that radiation belt without, tonnage of lead. And it begs you to ask the question, how is it that they're thinking about sending a man through the Van Alden belt for the first time when supposedly we went to the moon many times with men?
Back and forth, the Apollos, that was my one question. In this so-called vacuum that you have where it's freezing in space, how did one get through a microwave shield? Or what do you guys use for a microwave shield that was on the lunar?
I don't understand the question. Thunder? Did we lose Thunder, Stanley? Did we lose everyone?
Opalite, maybe. I don't know how you would do it, actually. I'm really not sure. Opalite frequency would maybe move the Van Allen belt, but that's my best guess.
Yeah, I think we lost audio on you there for a minute there, Thunder.
Yeah, I don't know how we could get past the microwave belt up there using any of the technology they had back in the late 60s. I mean, I'm happy to say I was one of the few people left here on this existence that was born before we put man on the moon. So yeah, all in all, since I saw my first time when I was in Denver, Colorado, watching the space shuttle land at the airport right after our airplane had landed to refuel and then return back down to Cape Canaveral to take off. That was around 1980. Built a model, NASA model, space shuttle, and read every science book I could get my hands on as a kid for space engineering, and finally just eventually into college to study satellite engineering, but yeah, it's a interesting field, aerospace, because I already have my own opinion on what their science is and how unpractical its applications are on the planet compared to the micro. Where when we look at science from a smaller point of view and its variance change, how much more energy is saved and how much more energy is utilized for gain. So that's kind of where I took my path. I didn't go to the Carl Sagan School of Astrology and Astronomy. I took a different approach into biorhythm science with date factor numbers that correlate, and saw a relationship with some of the things that Billy Meyer was talking about. So yeah, for years I've enjoyed the case, and like I said, it's where it's at. It's just a phenomenon of a guy who's telling a story that he's been pretty accurate 40 plus years.
You said he did a lot of prognations. What's the word for it? Telling of the future. What do you call it when you tell the future?
Prophecies.
Yeah. What was can you remember any of his prophecies?
Boy. Quite a few had to do with diseases, stuff like that came out, AIDS, weather anomalies. Yeah. I don't believe, and maybe Michael will know if he called 9/11, but well, that's a totally separate incident in all of our lives. But yeah, Billy Meyer, quite a few things. I can't come to my mind right now. Quite a few of them is all I know. It's like I don't see one that he ever gets wrong, and chuckle like, yeah, that's the one arm hubcap guy tossing pictures out on the web, making predictions that are accurate. Wow.
And Thunder, you mentioned in terms of the macro level to the micro, that what you're studying with quantum mechanics, quantum physics, and particles and subparticles and quantum computing. Like we were doing the numerology of derivative astrology, that term that they use, as above, so below, as within, so without. Because you're a 33 master, you've been tapping into celestial energies, but you've as you said, gone down the path of the micro particle side of things. But I believe they're interconnected and interrelated. You just managed to do it at the quantum mechanics, quantum physics level, at the micro particle, and as you said, apply it practically with the vast array of products that you have, digital products, digital information products in environment, health, and what have you. So before we know, you could be getting Palladian wisdom channeled through you as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was a lot of Dr. Fred Bell's work and following a resonant vibration message. It's all kind of, just buzzed right with me in the energy field and flow. So yeah, I contribute a lot of my work to where this source of information comes from. But not to sound some whack job who doesn't have a clue, I also watched a lot of X-Files. Am I, not interested in cases? Mulder's desk had a poster that said, "I want to believe." and that was a Billy Meyer poster right in his X-Files desk. So yeah, love the phenomenon. I love the hunting. I love the finding out and gathering experience on these topics of advanced information. Yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic.
I think it'd be a fantastic show, and I'm looking forward to it.
And again, if anyone wants to, call in, you have two ways: the 714 number on the screen, and the Ring Central number. You have to download the program, I believe, but it's a great video conferencing program called ringcentral.com, I believe, right? We'll post it on the tags here, I guess, so people could get ready for Monday's spectacular 2 p.m. Multi-continental broadcast. We're happy to have Stan as our technician on the computer, bringing us images and chiming in with his knowledge of numerology and all sorts of different technologies. We have a great team here. We hope you guys are enjoying what you're listening to, and we hope to bring you lots more. Everything's archived at befantastictoday.com. Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Show on YouTube. If you subscribe to that, you're also going to get the free EMF reducer. You just need to send an email to befantasticemf@gmail to get your EMF reducer for participating in our movement to make the world a better place. I'm doing it through my Be Fantastic movement, making you think positive, making you think, because it is what you think. I think, therefore I am. Think it, you'll believe it, you'll do it, you'll achieve it. Thunder's got great technologies in his technologies that will improve your body and the environment. And Stan has some great things for make your mind think positive. What's the biggest thing about numerology, Stan, that you feel helps people?
The best thing with numerology is it's getting energy of the science of God, astrology, into numerology, so people can know who they are in their subconscious level, biology, psychology, physiology. So they begin to understand their characteristics and their energies. They're not influenced by other people's motives, agendas, and trying to manipulate and control. They begin to get back their life and begin to follow their.
I don't know if it's on my end, Stan, but every once in a while we're losing audio.
And on the YouTubes.
Stan, can you hear me?
Products to help people, and numerology is one pillar, if you will, where people can know thyself, as the Greek philosopher said, Socrates, and many other philosophers, not just the Greek philosopher, and they look within, and they begin to take their power back and not allow others to manipulate them, first and foremost. And when people tap into their source, they begin to have more clarity, more confidence, more creativity. And when they're creating, they're healthy and they're happy. And like you said, when you say the word fantastic, when people are fantastic and they're doing what they love, their health, just as a byproduct, gets better, and they begin to share unbelievable wisdom, just as what Thunder's done with his vast array of products. So people can tap into this ether or force field, if you will, and energy, and begin to really create products and services that can help humanity. So it's a thrill.
Yeah.
Being riding this light alongside with you and learning just today about Billy Meyer and Thunder's knowledge on ufology. I've done research myself and cross-reference several, but there's always things going in my mind to read and listen to. So it'll be awesome on this show when Thunder, the world expert on ufology, talks to Michael Thorne, the Billy Meyer of USA. I mean, it's gonna help a lot of people.
It's all about knowledge, Today I talked to a gentleman that was really down because someone was trying to sue him. He was a plumbing contractor. I did an interview on Uplifting Interviews with Total Strangers. He was happy as a lark to meet me today and to hear my positivity and to give him some guidance on how to look positive and guide him through the dilemma he was going through. He was so happy.
I heard that one. That was good.
Oh, you heard it? Yeah. He was very happy.
I heard uplifting interview with a plumber, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, it was really good.
He was happy. And if we could bring that kind of happiness and just that kind of knowledge to think positive. Here, the essence of this for the Be Fantastic movement is positive thoughts manifest positive actions. If we could drill home that one concept, and conversely, negative thoughts manifest negative actions. The mind is so powerful, no one can comprehend it. No one can comprehend it. And you put your mind in the right direction, you think positive, and you'll obtain anything you want. And people need to know that. And this guy was very happy he was going for a massage because he was so stressed out. But then a massage is great and probably helps your body as well. Exercise helps your body and your mind. But when he heard me talking about being fantastic and positivity, he was over the moon. It was quite rewarding. And I love doing that every day. A couple hours. And you can see 480 plus interviews on YouTube at Uplifting Interviews with Total Strangers, which gave birth to the podcast, which gave birth to the podcast webcast that you're now watching at Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Show. It's all about an evolution of knowledge and experience and effort and energy. And now that Stan's part of this group, which I'm very happy because now we're an intercontinental broadcasting network, basically.
Yeah, it's great, and you've got a good theme with the Be Fantastic, and people can obviously come in on the podcast on Mondays, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard with Thunder, the world expert in ufology, interviewing Michael Thorne. It's going to be phenomenal. 714-316-9829. Be_fantastic #2 day on Twitter. Be_fantastic forever on Instagram. They can see the screen here as well as I'm showing. But they can then go to, as what Dr. Fantastic just mentioned, they can go to listen to prior podcasts and they click the tab. It's a very easy website to circumnavigate because, as what you said, Dr. Fantastic, what you're doing is giving raw interviews to people, just like you helped this plumber. See, you helping this plumber was you were like the guardian, a guide, or an angel for him. It was synchronicity. You were meant to meet him in that moment to help him. Had you not, he may have gone down a little bit of a different journey that day. So you